Hello friends, in this session today, let's understand the basic design of Power BI reports. I assume we are all very new to our subject. We'll start from the very basics carefully. As per our introduction document, the demo class notes, Excel file, here we are right now. We'll be understanding today the starting items, installation, and the basic report activities or basic report design. Let's get started slowly, step by step. As we move forward, we'll understand other interesting items, various visualizations, when to go for which visualization, when to go for which tool, etc. To start with, let's slowly step into the installation part. What to install and how to install, let's do it carefully. From our introduction class notes, the lab plan diagram, something like this. Let's get started with our course technically. Box 1, how to install Power BI desktop, how to design report, accessing the data sources. This particular part we will be understanding now. To start with, let's see a simple straightforward process. Let's begin our journey carefully. So here it is. I'll just make sure I close all other applications. Let's get started now. Let's understand the basic report design. Let's understand. Before we start with the installation, Power BI installation and basic design reporting activities, before we step into it, what is reporting? A mechanism to access and present any type of data to the end users. In our classes from now, we'll be understanding various data sources like Excel, CSV, Avro file, Parquet file, PDF, DAT, SQL database, so on. Any type of data we can happily perform reporting. So what is Power BI? A set of tools to perform end-to-end reporting operations. These include data extraction, data modeling, and reporting. Modeling means to shape the data, to reshape the data, format the data like union, sort, join, group by, so on. So we'll be having various data sources in our journey from now. We'll be understanding how to install Power BI desktop and start designing basic reports from here. Come on, let's get started. How to install Power BI desktop tool. Let's see how to do that. Really a simple process. Let's do it carefully. Main purpose of Power BI desktop tool to design and test interactive reports. Design and test interactive reports. The prerequisites: Windows 8 or higher operating system, 64-bit processor and 8 gig RAM. Download link. Go to this particular website link. So here we go. It will take you to one Microsoft link wherein you simply click download. 64-bit, 32-bit. We have two different options. You can choose any one. Let's get it downloaded. It got some time. downloaded. Double click on the downloaded exe file. Just click on the exe file. What we are doing now? Go to this download link, choose any file from above link. Let's wait for some time. We should be able to see one installation prompt. Double click the downloaded file, install. During this process, it will ask us to accept the licensing terms. Simply click install. And it may ask you to restart your computer. Let's wait for a few moments. We should be able to get the actual installation software prompt. Let's wait for a few moments. It's going on now. Let's wait for a few moments. Yes, I got it. Say next. It's already there with me. I'm just showing you the up-to-date version of Power BI desktop. Click on install. This would take few moments time to get this installed. Let's hold on for a few moments here. Let's wait. This installation will take few moments time. Let's wait. It's going on. Yep, it got completed. Click finish. Once we hit finish, now it may ask you to restart your computer. Now our actual requirement, how to design basic Power BI report. Requirement, you are given an Excel file that contains the data source. It's an Excel file now. We'll go in this order step by step. We'll start with Excel source, then CSV, then TSV, so on. We'll go in this order as per the lab plan you received from the demo class notes. Let's have the Excel source first for today's class. You will be given an Excel file that contains country, company, month, and sales. You need to report the data for your client. And here it is. Your report should be looking like this. But where is the data? Here it is. This is your data. This is your actual data. The Excel file would be available in the class notes anyway. You'll be able to download this Excel file. Our requirement, we need to get this Excel data as a source and design our actual reports. Okay, Excel data will be the source. Design reports. How to do that? Let's see. Here you see the Excel data. Here you see the Excel data. You have something called country, company, right? You see here on the screen, country, company, month, sale, 1, 2, 3. This is your source data. And requirement. You would like to have some report to be generated based on the source data. How to do that? Let's see. Let's go back to our notes. Let's go back to our notes. Let's slowly understand how to generate the data. So this is our source, okay? I'll include source screenshot like this. In our actual notes, I'll include a source like this. So I'll just note it like this. I assume we are very new. Source looks like this. Okay, and expected report should look like this. To make it clear, so source data and expected report, just adding color to your data is nothing but the reporting here. How to do that? Let's understand it carefully. So for this purpose, the solution. Go to Windows, Apps, search Power BI and go to Power BI desktop tool. Go to Windows, Apps, search Power BI, this one. Click on Power BI. Once you launch Power BI, let's wait for some time. Just go to search and launch their Power BI. Click. Once you click on this Power BI desktop tool, then we should be able to get one prompt like this. Okay, now we see one welcome screen. Close this. No cloud login required. You may see cloud login. We don't really require cloud login right now. We need it for later classes. So I'll simply close the welcome screen. And let's wait. I'll also sign out of the cloud account. I repeat once again to make it clear. Very first time you launch Power BI. I'll just show you once again. Very first time you launch Power BI desktop, it gives you a welcome screen. Let's wait. You simply need to close the welcome screen, ignoring the cloud login prompt. Let's wait. Here you go. Just close this one. Escape into mark. Then wait for few seconds. We see this kind of interface. What we do? Click on get data. Excel, because our source is Excel, right? This is the place where we get the data. Once we get the data from Excel, then we are going to generate reports. These are the report shapes, visualizations. Like for example, table, matrix, tree map, chart, map, etc. Multiple report shapes. So for our concept right now, get data from Excel workbook. I shall be taking the Power BI report, basic report data source. So I'll take one Excel like this one. Click open. Get the Power BI launched, desktop launched. Then get data. Select the required Excel sheet for now. Click load. Once we load, next step, automatically one database will be created. A memory database is created and the loaded data would be formatted into a table in that memory database. What is that? Whenever we load some data from the source, one in-memory database will be created for Power BI desktop tool. The database contains this loaded data in the format of a table. Back to our screen. From top home ribbon get data Excel. Browse for the given Excel source in your class notes. You'll be able to download this complete notes and the data source from this from the section available below this video. Select sheet and load. In this basic example, data is small, hence we directly click load. In our later examples, we need to learn about big data sources. For now, what we are doing, small data sources to start our basic examples. The data we loaded into Power BI desktop environment is stored in an auto-created table inside an internal Power BI database called in-memory X velocity vertipark database. This is a technical name. Simply we call it in-memory database. In our example right now, we are taking formatted data. Later we go for unformatted data. For now, formatted data, we are directly going for report. Okay, so here it is. In our basic examples, let's learn how to design reports with formatted data. From chapter number 7, Power Query, we shall learn how to deal with unformatted data. Okay, we'll do it slowly, step by step. First, formatted data. What we do, from right side fields pane, where in Power BI desktop right side fields pane, we see table name and columns. Here it is, table name and columns. Integer columns or numerical columns are auto aggregated. Text columns, there is no aggregation. To see this data, to verify this data, left side data view. What is that? Data view. Left side data view, you see country, company, month, text data, sale 1, 2, 3, numerical data. So auto aggregated. Come back. You may see something like this. You may see a bigger button set like this. You can simply minimize, switch ribbon. Click on switch ribbon in this way. Back to the screen. Let's see. So from Power BI desktop, right side we see columns and data types are auto detected. Numerical columns have summary symbol as a prefix. Now what we do to verify the data loaded into Power BI, what we do, home ribbon, get data, home ribbon, second button, data view. Go to left side, I'm repeating, data view. Come back to report view. Observe carefully just to verify what data is loaded. Next, let's understand how to design report in Power BI now. What we did so far, we just got some data into Power BI desktop. Next, what we need to do, we need to have the actual report design. How? Let's go back to our notes. To design basic Power BI report, a Power BI report can be generated from any data source. Each Power BI report is divided into multiple pages, just like sheets in Excel. Excel file has multiple sheets. Power BI report has multiple pages like this. Each page can have multiple report elements called visualizations. To start with, click on page 1, visualizations pane, select tree map visual. See here, page 1, visualizations pane. tree map visual, this one. Click on page 1, tree map visual. Then just minimize the other options for now. Once we have this page 1, what next? Expand. Expand to whatever size you want. Mid of the page you see small dotted red line. It's not mandatory to fix it to mid of the page, up to you. Any size is okay. For our example sake, I'll make it mid of the page. Country and sale 2023, like this. Country and sale 2023 in this way. What we are doing? Click on page 1, select tree map. One empty visual is added to the canvas. Tree map is a report shape. Report shape is called visual. We have other report shapes coming up like table, matrix, chart, etc. Select a tree map from the canvas. Left side white screen, adjust the size. I simply make it to middle, okay, for our practice purpose. Select tree map from the canvas. Check country and sale 2023 for now, like this. Country and sale 2023, like this. Next, select tree map once again from the canvas. What is canvas here? Every time I say canvas, what it is? Canvas is the white space. The white space. This particular white space is called the canvas. My teacher's board is the canvas. The blackboard in our childhood or the whiteboard for our kids. That is the canvas. I repeat again, stay tuned. This is called the canvas. Click on tree map, country, sale, and adjust the size like this. Then select the tree map, go to format, data label on. See here, you get data labels like this. Small labels are coming, right? Numbers. Legend on, we get the indicators on top. Legend means indicator. Legend means like a north star, the main person in the industry. That is called legend, right? My visual says I want a legend, then give it here, this one. Here it is. Legend on. Next, where you want the legend to be, left, right, or center, like this. And go to text. Give the relevant text like this. It's too much text for me. I'll simply give some 20 font size. Next, data labels. Give some labels in this with the numbers, numericals, aggregates. Those are the numbers. And additionally, data labels. Data label means the titles of each box. Titles of each box are called data labels. Give data labels in this way. What we are learning? Basic report. Okay, we got left side of the story ready. Let's go back to our requirement. This one. What about the next one? Country-wise sales, left side. Right side, I want some detailed data. Table report. So as per our notes, legend on, data label on, category labels, put the text size. Then click anywhere outside tree map visual, and from visualizations pane, click table. Let's see. Here it is. Click anywhere outside the tree map Click table like this. Then what next? Country, company, month, sale 1, sale 2, sale 3, like this. Okay, give some country, company, month, sale 1, 2, 3 in this way. Now you got the data ready. You would like to increase the font size. Go to format, and here grid. Go to options, global font size. Global font means header, values and totals. For example, I'll say 13. Everything increases. This is called global fonts. Everything means top header, bottom total, in between values. Once your report is ready, back to our notes. So format, grid, option, set font size. Now once we get this information ready, what we do? We save the report. Locally, we can save the report in our computer. There are two options: PBIX, PBIT. PBIX mean to store report plus imported data, in memory, vertipack, database, table data. Save report plus data. Report means these settings: the visualization, the color coding, the grid options, labels, legend, etc. The table or the report properties plus actual report data, that is PBIX. For smaller historical data sources, for bigger data sources, there is other option PBIT, wherein only report shape, report format, report properties will be stored, not the actual data, not at all. That is PBIT. Back, go to file, click on save as. Go to file, save as. I'll call this as basic report PBIX. We are going to use these reports in our next classes in multiple ways to understand technical property level differences between PBIX, PBIT. For now, save as PBIX and drop down PBIT file type. Remember, for today, we are very new. Let's learn together. PBIX mean report plus data. PBIT only report, no data. So this way you practice basic report design. In this process, to understand our next activities, as I was mentioning, starting of our class today, the journey is bit lengthy. We need to make it useful for our job work. So keeping in mind our upcoming items, like what we need to learn in our next items, keeping in mind with those technical terminology, here please remember 4 important items. What are those important items in basic report design? Let's see. Each box is called data point. Remember, India data point, US data point, Germany data point. Each category is called a data point. You hover the mouse, you get the tooltip. This is tooltip. You hover the mouse, you get something called tooltip. Remember, The additional box is called tooltip. You hover the mouse and you get the tooltip. What is that? Once again, back to our notes. Basic terminology. Data points and tooltip. Yes, here it is. Data points. The category items are called data points. Country data points like India, Germany, US. Tooltip. Additional data we see when we hover the mouse on a data point. That is called tooltip. For example, I hover the mouse. I hover the mouse on a particular item like this. I get some extra image, right? I get something extra. That is called tooltip. Or hover the mouse, I get something extra. This is called tooltip. The white box is called tooltip. Anywhere you get the tooltip. Anywhere we get some extra item. For example, I click somewhere here. Somewhere, anywhere you may get extra item. That is called tooltip, remember. Next, with this information, what is it we are learning? Something called tooltip, the extra item, plus usually you test it for this one. We have multiple options to get tooltips for table as well. We'll do. For now, just check this one. Two more things. Click on focus mode like this. Make it big. Focus mode means big. And other one, back to our childhood, torchlight, spotlight. Spotlight means to throw light on that particular visual. Others would go to dark or say they are grayed out. Again, switch it off. Spotlight like this. I repeat again, 4 important items I told, right? What are they? Let's see. Number one, there is something called as data point. Here it is. Each box is a data point. Hover the mouse, tooltip. Number 3, focus mode. Back. Then we have something called for spotlight. So data point, tooltip, focus mode, spotlight. You'll practice these items carefully. Focus mode means to zoom a visual. Spotlight means to highlight a particular visual. Others are grayed out. With this information, we'll stop for now. You'll practice these items carefully. And here is the agenda. We learnt basic report design, get data, data load in memory, verify the data, left side data view, PBIT, PBX report formats, tree map, legend property, data labels, category labels, data point, focus mode, and tooltip. These are the items we learnt here in our class today. We'll stop for now. Please make sure you complete the practice carefully on time. Use me for your doubts and clarifications. Next item will continue with these items, these concepts. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Please complete the practice carefully on time. Use me for your doubts and clarifications. Glad to assist you. Thank you so much. Meet you in the next class. Thank you once again.